Texas Outlaw Comics with Jimmy Pineapple, Ron Crick, Gary Richardson, and your host, who looks a lot alike, John Farneti.
Thank you. Hey, great crowd. The Outlaws brought their in-laws. We were hoping for that. Great. It's a treat to be here in the heart of Houston, right? Especially for me, because I'm from Wyoming. Have you ever been across the vast, barren wasteland of Wyoming? And you're not there anymore, are you? No. You can tell you're in a real hot spot when the people refer to North Dakota as Tinseltown. So, yeah, I want to stay here a long time. I was born in Wyoming. I lived there until I learned how to read a road map. I said to my parents, look, we can get out of here. So I came down south, and I noticed immediately that a staple of the southern diet is chicken fried steak. As soon as we get across the state line, stop in a nice restaurant, big menu, 13 entrees. Each one was a different size chicken fried steak. The waitress knows right off I'm from the north. Why? Because I pronounce all my words correctly is kind of a curse I carry with me from birth. Houston's nickname is what? The Bayou City. Why isn't it the Bayou City? Doesn't that make more sense? If it were in New Jersey, it'd be the Bayou's Guys City, I'm sure. Some people prefer the mountains to Houston, not I. Here's a typical day in Wyoming. You're driving home from work. You see this lone rabbit hop along a snow-laden foothill. Suddenly an eagle shoots out of the sky, sinks its claws into the rabbit's fur, airily lopes off into the Grand Rockies vista. Big deal. You can see that on PBS any Sunday. But here I work on Main Street in the nation's fourth largest city. My way out of the office today, I got to see a pigeon dive from the top of the Texaco building, snatch off an accountant's toupee, wheel and fly right up into the side of a bus. Bus promptly broke down. Pigeon got a nice settlement. Accountant got a hair weave. This is Mother Nature at her finest, right? Up north, there are so many hypocrites. You read about it. Holden Caulfield will tell you there are phonies up north, but not down here. Do you like hypocrites, sir? I hate hypocrites. I can't stand hypocrites. Oh, I tell them it doesn't bother me. But it does. I think the biggest hypocrites are vegetarians. They give you that, oh, you eat red meat? I eat green when I was a bachelor, but now it's red. So, oh, you eat red meat, you eat squirrels? How can you hunt deer? I said, well, look at here, Mr. and Ms. Vegetarian. Did you ever stop and ask a mother cabbage how she must feel? Somebody stalks into her home, rips off her child's head. Some psycho hacks it into coleslaw. I think cabbage hunting is one of the most brutal sports in America. For you meat eaters, I know where you're here in Houston. You're never more than 1.5 feet away from a fajita. You know what fajita means in Spanish? Roll your own taco, El Carbon gringo. We got swimming to do. Speaking of brutality, how many of you seen the movie Rambo? You've seen Rambo? Rambo, what you call hell, he calls home. Nice place you got here, John. I got to run. What you call hell, he calls home. My place or yours? Mine, mine, mine. And ladies in the theater are just lusting after Rambo. Would you want to date him? Think again, ladies. Rambo does not look like the kind of guy who specializes in foreplay, does he? Nice to meet you. Rambo, what you call aggravated rape, he calls Just dropping by to say hello. Hello. Goodbye.